Hi, it's Frank from Backpack in the Pacific Northwest, and this time we're up at Baker Lake. We're on the southern terminus of the Eastside Trail, and we're going to go out for a couple days and see what happens. It's about 4:30 on Friday, April the 27th. It's about 63 degrees, and the sun's out, surprisingly. So we'll get going here and see what we can do. Okay, we're ready to go here. We're at the Baker Lake South terminus. And you can see there that the south end of Baker Lake. And we're going to be heading up in this direction and see where we can come up with. So this is what the trail looks like so far. Just drops down a hill. Basically gets back down to the area around the lake and then just follows the lake north for a while. Well, we're on the trail. We got started. It's almost 5 o'clock already, so we don't know how far we're going to get yet tonight. First time out using my new Gossamer Gear Mariposa 60 liter. It's riding really good, although we're going to have to do some adjustments on it and, you know, get it dialed in and see what happens. It's feels pretty good though. With water and 3 days of food, I'm about 26 pounds heading out, and it feels good. And the weather, my goodness, the weather, it cleared off as soon as I got to the hills. Back at home, it was near raining and kind of crazy. Oh, first waterfalls and stuff. Look at this, guys. That's a nice little surprise. It always is good within, you know, a couple hundred yards of starting off on the trail that you already get a little waterfall. So I might even get a view of the mountain today. Baker's probably out, so that would be kind of cool. 4 cars in the parking lot today when I got here. So hopefully there's some other people on the trail and you know, some campers. A lot of times when I come to these places, there's nobody around, and you start kind of wondering, you know, am I the only one out here? It's kind of cool, but also kind of weird. And so anyway, it's kind of cool to see other people out on the trail enjoying this place. So anyway, here's what we got so far. This is pretty dang cool. Okay, we've been hiking on the trail for a bit, and now we're coming up to Anderson Creek. In years past, there has been a really wild and crazy footbridge, and you can kind of see it in the middle of the creek now. But they built a new and better bridge up top now, so that makes things a heck of a lot easier. Because man, it was a little gnarly during melt-off the last couple times I've been up here. So either the bridge finally gave up or they just decided it was too risky. So it looks like there's a new approach for the new bridge and everything. Quite a fancy little bridge here. So we're going to get up here real quick and give you a look-see. It's beautiful creek, especially during melt-off. Check this out. And of course the bridge, nicely done. Although it looks like the water line does make it up that far. And then of course now you're looking out at Baker Lake. Anderson Point's right around the corner here. That's a lot of times a good place to take your first night of camp, but I think I'm going to keep going. It's still fairly early. We'll see. I'll get up there and make a decision when they're maybe Maple Grove. We'll see from there. Another view of Anderson Creek and the new bridge. We'll stop for a quick water break. Take a quick rest. Pretty cool. Okay, we just passed Anderson Point and now made a decision to keep on going to Maple Grove. It's 2 miles It's a little after 5:30. Got probably a couple hours of daylight left easily, so it should not be too bad. And there's 4 cars in the parking lot, but I only seen one couple left so far. And I didn't see anybody at Anderson Point, so they got to be somewhere up ahead. Anyway, check back to you. Well, I'm coming down now into Maple Grove, about 3.65 miles. I don't know if anybody's here yet or not, but we'll find out shortly. It was a quick hike. There wasn't much in the way, a few blowdowns, but easily navigated. So I've never been here without my hammock. I know there's some really good places with the hammock, but we're going to have to check this out with my tent. Got my Lunar Solo made by 6 Moon Designs. It's a good shelter. I've been through a lot with it, and it's what I plan to take on my next trip on the Wonderland Trail, so I wanted to get some time back with it and become proficient in the setup and everything. So Maple Grove. Okay, before it gets too dark, I got my tent set up. 6 Moon Designs Lunar Solo. And there's my bunk. All set up and ready to go. And I think it's time to go ahead and make some supper. And then if I have time, some wood, and make a fire. Yep, dinner's cooking. Some vegan mac and cheese going. And got a fire going. And so I'm going to have a good dinner and sit by the fire. This is pretty cool. Well, good morning. It's day 2, and had a pretty good night last night. It got a little cold, and ended up having to put more clothes on than what I thought I was going to have to sleep. It was pretty cold. I'm out here with my 40-degree bag, so it is pretty marginal on weather. It was probably high 30s last night and rainy, so but had a good night's sleep. And then this morning woke up to rain, solid downpour, but it's cleared off a little bit, and we're gonna get loaded up here and head out for Silver Creek and start with that for our destination for now, and then head out to Noisy Creek after that. So we'll see how we do. Well, back out on the trail again. I'm on my way for Silver Creek, and weather's holding. Nice hiking weather. No views of the mountain yet. Working my way along the lake. This is a pretty easy hike. It is not got a lot of elevation gain and loss, but it's a good way to get out and get some miles and just kind of work your way out. Here's the trail so far. Definitely wet. You don't want to get off the main trail here, but it is Saturday, and I'm going to try to make it up to the northern terminus today and turn around and head back and probably camp at Silver Creek or Noisy Creek, I don't know, and then head out tomorrow. These kind of trips like this, I don't really make an itinerary. I just kind of figure out how I feel and what I want to do, and then I just kind of go do it. My work life is always regimented, always a schedule, always have to be somewhere at a certain time. So when I'm out here doing this, I kind of like to just let it happen. And so anyway, I do got to do one shout out, and my shout out is, hey Zoa. Other than that, I'm going to keep hiking here. Oh, we're getting some old growth here. Check this out. The trees here are freaking huge. Pretty crazy mix of cedars and firs and some hemlocks in here. Probably some pines up above, but pretty crazy. And this is pretty cool. Some more of the trail. Super green. This is pretty cool. Okay, I made it to Silver Creek. There's some good tent pads here. That's actually the creek. There's the bridge going over the top. So this is the camp. Got some good places to set up tents. It's kind of more of a fishing camp during the summer, but it's pretty cool. There's actually some people that are camped right here on the beach, so kind of cool. I'm gonna stop and get some lunch. Okay, here's more of Silver Creek. This is the bridge going across. And then look. Pretty cool. So here's that blowdown from the other side. It's a big cedar that came down. Not hard to get around, but man, that must have been one heck of a sound when that thing came down. It's pretty crazy. Smells really good in here. That's the tree up there. And come all the way down and fell across here. So, pretty wild.